Welcome to Nursing Informatics at Aspen University. I'm Professor Dowling. You may address me as Professor Dowling. I will be your professor and course facilitator for this term. I'm adjunct faculty at the school. I do work full-time as a nurse practitioner. My experience, you've seen it already in my biography. Been a nurse practitioner for 2 years, emergency room, urgent care, family practice. And then as an RN, I worked in critical care, step down, and endoscopy. I also will be completing my doctoral degree next month, so I understand what it feels like to be in school, especially in an online environment, and having the demands of work and family. And it definitely takes balance to have that work for you. Now, let's move on to the expectations of the course. My expectations of the course are all work will be submitted in APA. What does that mean? All of your work will have citations, it will have references, and it will be formatted in APA format. You should have a 6th edition APA manual. I will also upload into the news and into the discussion board some references from another university that I teach at. Let's see. That part, that's one of the most biggest things. And when we talk about APA, as far as your discussion board, there should be at least 1 or 2 references. It will say it in the assignment how many references it should be, and then each week you will be expected to complete an actual assignment, a paper. That paper should have a title page. A title page has a running head, it has the actual title of the page, and then the actual title of the assignment, your name, university name, date, all of those good things. It changes each time the APA manual format changes. Also, on your second page and continuing pages, you should also have a header. The running head shouldn't be at the top of those pages, and everything should be in Times New Roman font 12. You should have citations throughout. They should be formatted in an APA style. You should also have a reference page, and your reference page should be formatted in AP style. Again, I will submit some extra things in the news section that should help you with that. All right, other expectations. So in this course, people see class project presentation and weekly expectations, and they think, oh my God, how am I going to get this done? It's an 8-week course, and you do it bit by bit each week, and guidance is actually provided to you as you are completing this actual assignment. For example, in the first week, you're going to actually pick out what is your project going to be, why is it relevant to this particular course, and why is it important to you. And then the next week, you're going to look up references. So it's giving it to you piece by piece. You're not doing it all at one time. Now, this is the other thing that people tend to get a little bit excited about, or say that they feel overwhelmed or anxiety, is that you have to use PowerPoint presentation with voiceover, or you have to use screencast, one or the other. There will be directives each week on how to get to these different things as far as screencasts and how to use it. And when I say directives, it's me simply giving you a link and me telling you how to do it. If you know how to do a PowerPoint, clicking and adding voiceovers, just you simply, after the PowerPoint is done, you going up to the top of the PowerPoint bar and clicking to add voiceover, and you go through each slide and you actually add yourself speaking to each slide. For some of you, you've never given presentations before, and maybe was overwhelming for you. I recommend that each week that you're working on your project, that you continue to rehearse and look at yourself in the mirror while you are presenting, because that's what your audience is hearing, as far as, do you sound like you're reading to them? How does your face look? Are you monotone while you're providing that particular information? A multitude of things, but I think it's at the end of the assignment, like as you're going through, it's like, oh my God, oh my God. But then they get through the end like, wow, it really wasn't that bad. And that's typically what I get with this course. So I don't want you to be overwhelmed. So I'm giving you this information up front. In addition to, at the end, in the final assignment, you will have your final paper, an oral presentation, and you will also, your final paper, your oral presentation, and then you will also have the benchmark assignment, which you typically have a benchmark assignment at the end of each course that you complete at Aspen University. You can contact me by email, tamika.dowling@aspen.edu. I will respond to you within the university's guideline time frame. They typically want us to respond back to you within 48 to 72 hours. I will give you a response back in 48 to 72 hours. With respect to grading, grading is due 7 days after it was submitted. So your assignments are usually due Monday at midnight, Pacific Standard Time. The next Monday night at Pacific Standard Time is the due date for the grade. So they should be up in there by that point. And I'm usually very good with having grading in before that deadline. If there's something going on extraneous in my life, I email you and I let you know and give you the heads up. So you don't have to email me, beforehand to ask me where is it at, because it's going to be there by the due date. I wish everyone academic success and success in your life and your careers. Good luck in the course.